Okay, I'm going to show you how to do dump the tanks, and I'm going to do this using a tripod. So I'm going to try to make sure I check and see I got you on film. So here is the access panel underneath where you've put fuel in. It unlocks with the gray key, and there's another one of those little hooks that snaps into place here. So I'm going to open it up, give a little push so it stays in place. Okay, let me hit this back up. Stand this tripod back up. Okay, well that looks like it's good we're gonna get. So, I've taken my hose out. This is what the hose looks like. This part goes into the ground. This is the part you're gonna hook into here. So, let me stand it back up and see what I got here. So my hose, I just put this cap on there, and I've drained and cleaned the hoses. So that's just mud, I promise you. I cleaned these hoses completely. Inside of here, I need to turn this a little bit. This is actually not blue, it's blue because it's black. It's reflecting off the lid of my container. This right here gets turned off, and I gotta use both hands because it's got kind of a tight squeeze. And it turns and it flips off. And there's little knobs here. I'm gonna go closer. Little knobs here that this cap, these little arms hook onto to close that. And this has the same thing. So you put that on there, just fit it on either side. It goes on there, and then you would turn it until it snaps into place with the little knobs. Okay, and the first thing you would do, you would pull the black lever, and it's not easy. I'm not going to plug because I don't have it plugged anything, and like I said, I put water and chemicals in there, so there is something in the black tank. With this hooked up, you would first pull down the black lever, and it takes a little muscle. You pull it down, you let it drain, and depending on how level you are, you may have to lift this and jiggle it out. After that's done draining, you pull the gray lever. The gray lever is the water that's from your sinks and your shower. Pull that down, let it all drain out, close your black, and you might have to bang it a little bit to get it all the way in a closed position. Then do the same thing with your gray after you got everything out of there. And then you're done. You're gonna unhook this. I can't do it with one hand. I will give a tip while I'm trying to open that, close it, to take that off. When you're parked at an RV park, I would be hooked, and then this cap just goes back on. There you go. And it actually seals nicely in the container. It has its own designated container. There were gloves in the other, as you saw when I opened up the other container. Then the lid, it's always hanging on a string. It just goes back on. Sorry, I should be showing what I'm doing. It just goes back on, and it turns. I'm not strong enough, so I gotta put the camera down again. Let's go here. Click it into place. There. That was how to do that. Turn this back, lock that with the key, and you're all done. One tip that I have about your tanks: when you're parked at an RV park, or you're parked anywhere and you have your tank connected, do not leave the valve open, because the fumes from underground will begin to seep into the RV, and you'll start to smell it. I actually don't even hook my hose up. I don't even hook my hose up until I'm ready to until I'm ready to dump the tank. Okay? Because there's no need to. You don't need it to run the entire time. Every couple of days, go in there and drain it, or if you know you've used it a lot, drain it every day, whatever, and hook it back up. Run extra water through it. Put another of those little orange packets into the toilet. Flush it for about 20 seconds. So that water sitting there, and you're good. The last thing I need to show you is the truck.